in Europe, because of the lack of capital, you quite often have to sort of accept different types of capital into a deal. And this type of capital could be a grant or a quasi-grant from a state institution or a quasi-equity or some sort of venture debt or something like that with specific strings attached. You could have tax break money that you have to include with other types of strings attached, with other types of governance. And you have to mix that with investors which are not going to lead, investors that are wanting to lead or co-lead with you, and quite often with founders that have very specific ideas of how this whole thing should be done, but they've actually never done any deal in their lives. And so they have very strong opinions, as they should, because they're founders, but very little knowledge about deal making. And so deals can get extremely complicated in Europe because since there's not enough normal plain vanilla capital, you need to sort of get hold of many types of capital, and sometimes that capital comes with strings attached. And that complicates deals very significantly and delays deal making and delays closing. But this is the reality. How we don't, as long as we don't have enough institutional capital in Europe to be placed inside institutional VCs, we will have to deal with different types of odd capital that comes with strings attached.